Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Manuela and Denise, and Life with Ankylosing Ashley. And good morning to Willow and Manuela and Denise and Ashley. Good morning to you all. Good morning. I don't have a chat pulled up on YouTube, so I'm going to have to go with the chat on StreamYard, which may be a little bit behind, but welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am sorry that Darlene is sick, and I would like to take a minute and say a quick prayer for Darlene. I didn't do my job writing down everybody. Hang on one second. Let's say a little prayer for Darlene and pray that she gets feeling better because she is really not feeling well. Good morning to Carla, Deepak, and Craig. Good morning to Carla, Deepak, and Craig. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Gonna say good morning to Jessica. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jessica. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sonia. Or good evening where you are. Good morning. Anybody want to join me? Just let me know. But good morning to Judy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Judy. Good morning to you. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to take a second and I'm going to pray for Miss Darlene. I am very, very concerned about her health today. She is really not feeling well. Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning to you. Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning to you. All right, Heavenly Father, take this moment to please pray for my beloved friend Darlene. May she get some answers from the doctor today and get some medication or something that will help make her feel better. As you know, she is feeling extremely under the weather today. And may you help her and anyone else who is going through the recent crud that's going around, help them to find a way to feel better. And may your loving arms of protection wrap around her and Casey as they go to get her stitches out and find out what they can do about this illness she's having. In your name we pray. Amen. So good morning. Good morning, good morning. If you hear anything in the background, that is the Mickey Mouse Club because my grandson is very sick too. He has scarlet fever, went to the ER last night, and he is getting his mama is picking him up an antibiotic right now, and then they are going to be over. So they will be on their way. I found my chat. Yay, yay, yay. So they will be over. Yeah, poor baby. They were at the ERL a lot of the evening last night, so I'm sure mama's tired, but they had to excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sonia, that's scary. He's a little bit older. He's 6.5, so hopefully hopefully he'll be getting better once they get him on the antibiotics. She took him to the children's hospital. There's a absolutely wonderful, amazing children's hospital right in our town, which is so nice. So that's where she took him to the emergency room. So that was very nice that it is so close by, and hopefully he'll get better soon. He's been feeling him and I were both sick at the same time last week, and he said, "Nana, I just know why. I know how you feel when your legs hurt," and it just broke my heart that he would say that he would think about that, because I guess his legs have been really hurting him. But man, there is just, excuse me, why can I not stop yawning? And there's been a lot of stuff going around, a lot of stuff. My husband wasn't feeling very well last night, so I hope he makes it through his day of work today. We'll see. He's stubborn like most men, and he's at work, and he'll go no matter what. He will go. He won't come home unless they tell him he's too sick to be at work and send him home, and then he might come home. Maybe. That's kind of a, oh, excuse me. So, I don't know about any of the rest of you, but I just found out yesterday I'm getting a decrease in pay. Good morning to Lori. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lori. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lori. Welcome, welcome. I'm having a yawning issue all of a sudden now that I sat down and turned this on, but it's very cold in Michigan today. Very cold in Michigan. It is like 24 degrees, but feels like temperature is like in the single digits right now. The wind is very cold and it is frigid out there. And it's supposed to get worse throughout today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be cold today and tomorrow, and then it'll warm back up to what is our normal. But Skip yawning is contagious. I'm so sorry, Sonia. I'm so sorry. A decrease in what? Well, I just found out yesterday that I am on disability, on Social Security disability, and my health premiums have gone up enough that no cost of living, and with no cost of living this year, my pay has gone down. Not tremendously, but every penny counts when you're paying bills, right? Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Yeah, and so I always hate that, finding that out at the end of the year that, oh, you have had your budget worked out and you were doing just fine, and now do just fine with even less. So, and if that doesn't stick the sword in the back, I also found out that my husband made enough this year that I lost my extra help with prescription medication. So not only do I get a decrease in pay because my health premiums went up, but I used to get help with my prescription copays through one of the special programs, that are now mostly drying up. And now that my husband got a raise last year that just bumped us, like, I think it was about not quite $500 over the limit for me to not qualify for that special help for prescription. And when you take away the special help for prescription, we're going to pay about $2,000 more out of pocket for my prescriptions. So even though we're $500 over the maximum he can make, we lose that. So now we have to pay an additional $2,000 out of pocket, approximately, is what it will be. So I don't know. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating sometimes. It's frustrating to be on a fixed income, and I know that I'm not the only one in the world. Aw, Willow, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I know I'm not the only one in the world on a fixed income. There's many, many more, but sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult to learn how to. Took some time for us to. Oh no, why is this one going? That one's not. It's difficult to. There we go. Then it all pops up at once. Aw, you're such a good mama, Jessica. Yeah, you fall through the cracks, Willow. A lot of people fall through the cracks, and it's just a little bit frustrating. Bye, Jessica. Thanks for stopping in. Take care of your baby girl. Um, when you fall through the system, you sometimes lose, or you lose one thing because you made a little bit too much and it cost you way more by losing it than you would have spent if he didn't make that extra $500. Whoopee, you know? But anyways, I'm not going to whine about that all day. That's kind of silly. How are you guys doing? I'm grateful to have what I have. I could be in a worse position. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, thank you. Oh, excuse me again. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I did talk to Darlene this morning. Did talk to Miss Darlene. We we like to have a chat in the morning. We chat each morning for a few minutes at least, and we had a chat, and she is just, oh my goodness. For those of you that did go on when she went on, good morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning, Eli family, 1983. Yeah, that's exactly it, Willow. That's exactly it. You can't win for losing. You try to get ahead somewhere, and you take one step forward in one direction and you take two or three steps back in another direction. Denise, I'm sorry that you're not back to normal yet, but I'm glad that you are feeling a little bit better. Yeah, Willow, she was miserable. I could not believe how bad she looks and sounds. I said, Darlene, you need to go lay down. Go lay down and take care of yourself. And when Casey can take you to the ER to get your stitches out, they need to check you out and do a chest x-ray and make sure you don't have pneumonia. And heaven, she is just, I could tell she wasn't feeling very good yesterday, but man, what a difference between yesterday and today. She is really, really, really gone downhill, and I just pray that she starts feeling better. Good morning to Neville. Good morning to you. Good morning to Neville. Good morning to you. Good morning, Neville. I'm glad to see that your internet problem is fixed. That's good news. Oh, I saw her, Willow, and she looks just terrible. I mean, Darlene has very fair skin, but she is very pale and very, very run down, you can tell. She just is really, she was struggling. struggling for sure. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Welcome, welcome. Good morning to Mona. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mona. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mona. Welcome. If anybody has any last minute men gifts they need to buy, you need to check out Mona's video from yesterday. I think I watched it yesterday. She has a video on her channel of good, inexpensive men gifts. Very, very good video. Check that out on About Face with Mona. Good morning, Dollar Tree family. Dollar Tree goodies. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dollar Tree goodies. Good morning to you. That was a good video, Mona. It needs to be spread out. People need to check that out. If you are not subscribed to Mona, About Face with Mona, subscribe. Go over to her channel, take a look at that video about the men's gifts. I know that the men in my family are sometimes the most difficult to buy for, especially when I'm looking for just one or two little things. And she had a whole video of great things. Awesome, awesome. Eli family, I am doing much better, thank you. I mean, I have my normal everyday pain. I have that every day. That's never gonna go away. But as far as having been sick and whatever, I am feeling much better today. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Rochelle. Welcome, welcome. I just want to make sure that I have you, Rochelle, in my family. Double check that. I do, of course I do. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It is cold and dreary Tuesday in Michigan. I wish I could say the sun was shining and it was beautiful, but that's what happens when you live in the Midwest. The weather people are expecting ice. Oh, not good. You're gonna have to get the animals ready by yourself. Hubby's out on the road. I understand, Darlene. I appreciate every minute you can spend with us. It's Kevin. Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Thank you for taking Darlene to the ER, and please keep us updated. I love you. Yeah, I am so very, very concerned about Darlene. I really, really, um, I've not ever seen her in the almost year that I've known her. I've never seen her feel as bad as she was feeling today. That is for sure. Mona, be safe on your drive to Houston. Please be safe while you're driving. I know that you will because you bought phone holders for your boys and you said you had one already. So I know you have a phone holder that fits in the vent. And in her video, she links to where she got the ones for her boys for even cheaper. So yeah, Sonia, you're right. Making sure that Darlene's got everything all on her when her husband's on the road. She's got to take care of all the animals herself. Yeah, Darlene is very, very sick, and I really that's why I prayed about it. It is really um very concerning to me at how sick she was this morning. Obviously very concerning to Kevin that he came home and took her to the emergency room. So Kevin, please keep us posted on that. and what's up, because she just worries me. I care so much for her. I love her like a sister, and I hate to see anything. Good morning to Ashley. In case you didn't hear my first song, good morning to Ashley. In case you didn't hear my first song. Good morning, Ashley. Life with ankylosing spondylitis. I'm glad you could stop in. I'm doing okay. I have my normal everyday pain. Liz Ann is here. Yay. And my Kaylin is here. Hi,
Hey,
Liz
everybody.
Ann.
How y'all doing?
Hi, Kaylin. I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Doing quite well. We had a great morning.
Uh, Better than
We had
yesterday?
oh, way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was up and willing to go to school today.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes, yes. I was praising and thanking God for that. Definitely. Let me see if I can turn sideways here, if that will help.
There we go.
All right. I can't balance it. I may have to hold it. Never mind. Yeah, it's raining today though, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I walked in. She was awake, sitting at the one of the TVs and watching a video and smiling, and I'm like, "Yay,
Yay.
girl! I love to see."
This is the granddaughter I like to see every day. Can you just do
Yeah,
this for me every day?
right. I realize we all have bad days, and unfortunately, she's gone through a lot. So you gotta have a bad day, but
Good
it's just nice.
morning,
It
Sun
is
and
just
Moon
nice to see her.
Cricket. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sun and Moon Cricket. Good morning to you. I'm going to take 1 second and talk to Kaylin's mom before she has to run to work, okay? I'll be right
No
back. I'm
problem.
sorry to do this to you, Lizanne, but
No problem. Tell Kaylin, hey. Well, hi everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope all is well. I can't see the chat. So hi to everybody in the chat. Um, I'm sorry that Darlene's not here. I didn't get the details, but I'm sure y'all know by now. Tracy probably filled you in with whatever she knows. So I'll get the information, but that's okay. Anyway, I don't know about where y'all are, but it's 55 degrees here and raining. So I guess it's probably going to drop a little bit. But anyway, it's a great day and we're happy to be alive and thankful for another day that God has given us and all the more reason to serve Him yet again, another day. So praying all is well with each of you and those who are having challenges. We hope that we pray that God will uh, carry you through them.
okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
They got three
Kalen
minutes to
went
go
to
on.
the ER last night. He has scarlet fever, so
Oh, poor thing.
it's just been one thing after another with all of us having stuff going
Yeah,
on.
it's like it's just going around in circles here. Well,
Yeah.
what's with the deal with Darlene today? Sick day could mean a lot. So
She is extremely run down and ill. She is had like she said she couldn't lay down last night to sleep. She had to sit up because she couldn't. She would cough so bad if she lay down, so she thinks she
oh
may have pneumonia.
oh
So
my
Kevin,
oh my oh
um,
my yeah.
Kevin was in the chat just a second ago, and he has taken her to the emergency room, and
Oh my,
they're waiting on a chest X-ray to see if it's pneumonia.
oh
So,
my goodness.
yeah, she was so
Man,
excited because she gets to get her stitches out today, but it's not like get your stitches out and get diagnosed with pneumonia on the same day. Not a
yeah,
good
this is
plan.
yeah, no, it isn't a good plan. And I know she's been on antibiotics for the stitches. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
Of course, that attacks your immune system totally. I mean, not your immune system, but anything in your body, and it leaves you open for other things too.
right.
So
Right, and some antibiotics, you know how they work. They're specific for certain kind of
that's
bugs,
true.
and
That's
you know,
true.
if she's got, I mean, I hope and pray that she doesn't have like a viral pneumonia, which would be worse because a bacterial is easier to treat with an antibiotic,
Right.
but
Exactly. Well, we just pray that God will. take care of it and get her well and get her back
Yeah,
to us.
exactly. Keep praying.
Yeah.
I prayed earlier, been praying, praying.
Yes, yes. Man, I'm just I actually got a lot of sleep last night. I couldn't hold my head up part of the day yesterday, and whenever the whenever the kid's dad got home, we went on home, and um, I went and laid down for a few minutes because I was just
Mm-hmm.
worn out. I didn't get any sleep the night before, but I'd
Right.
taken a nice nap on Sunday afternoon, so I really, so it wasn't like it was horrible, but still, it caught up with me, I suppose. And so, anyway, I went and laid down and got up to eat dinner and went back and laid down, thinking I was going to get up in a little bit. Well, I didn't.
Uh,
Fell asleep
good
in my clothes.
morning,
Went to
Sandy
sleep.
Brown and Mike Humphrey too. Good morning, Sandy Brown and Mike Humphrey too.
Mm.
Wow,
Good
so you
morning.
got a good night's sleep.
I got a really good night's sleep. Really good night's sleep. And so I'm recharged today.
Willow is
Unfortunately,
asking, Lizanne is asking me to ask you if you told your daughter about the corn syrup for your granddaughter.
yes, I did. In fact, what we did was we got honey, some local honey,
Oh.
which uh, we had been thinking about doing anyway for allergy issues. So
Mm-hmm.
that's on hand there now, and that will serve the same purpose.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
but yes,
Good
and thank you so
idea.
much, Willow, for that, for all of that, because that prompted us. Because I was telling my husband about the Karo syrup, and he says, "Don't you remember we were going to get some honey? So, well, let's just go ahead and do that."
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a little place here that sells some local honey. That they're a little coffee shop, and they sell local honey. So I went by there and picked some up. So
Yeah.
thank you, Willow.
Well,
You
and
really prompted us to act on that.
yeah, that was nice because that's something that is a little bit easier when she's, especially if she's not responding, that you can get in her without the
Exactly.
fear of her choking so much.
Exactly. That was such an excellent suggestion. Oh, you talk
Yeah,
about putting my mind at ease, Willow. I thank God for that suggestion. That's all I can say.
definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, unfortunately, with all that sleep, I didn't get to charge my phone. So while I was
Oh,
waiting for the kids to time, yeah, this morning while I was over at my daughter's waiting for the kids time to get finished getting ready and all that stuff, I had my phone on my charger there, and but it didn't charge that much.
yeah.
I got I was down to like 20 when I got there, and it got it up to 54. So I just got the low battery sign, but I'm gonna go for a while, a little bit longer here, as long as I can.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
well,
leave you up here by yourself.
don't leave yourself hanging without any emergency time,
Well, I
just in
appreciate that.
case.
So,
Just in case.
but when I get home in just a little bit, I'll jump back in if you're still on,
Okay. I plan on
and
being
then
on
that.
for a little bit. I thought I would try to do till at least 10:30, because then hopefully we
Okay,
may hear something back from Kevin or Darlene on
yeah,
what
that would
she
be
found
great.
out at the ER,
Definitely.
especially. Good morning, Amy Lynn. Good morning to you. Good morning, Amy Lynn. Good morning to you.
Let
Good
me see if I
morning,
can cut
Amy.
this and see what my battery. Ooh, okay, I'm at 14, so I'm
Okay.
gonna pop out. I
Okay.
love you guys. I love you, Tracy. I'm sorry. I
Love
don't mean
you.
to desert you.
You're fine. You're fine.
I
I
don't mean to desert
understand.
you.
Try and
And
jump back in when you get home.
I will. It'll be a few minutes for my husband. It'll be at least half an hour before he's out of church, so it'll be a little while yet.
Okay.
So I'm
I'll try and
sorry.
hold it down. It's all right.
Okay.
It's all
I
right.
love you guys. Y'all have a
Thank you.
blessed
Love you.
day. Bye bye.
Okay. 31. 31 where I'm missing something. Mike, 13 degrees here. Yeah, it's cold here in Michigan too, Mike. Very cold. Wind chill is very cold this morning. Single digit wind chill. We're in the middle of the now Mona. Lizanne just was saying it was raining by Houston, so you just be careful on your drive. Um, okay, I just check and make sure. This is much more. Darlene is right. When I'm watching for the chat, just for you guys to pop on so I can sing to you, and Darlene does all the chat, does a lot of chatting, and I just and do, and every now and then, what a big difference. When I'm trying to do this all on my own, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But it's supposed to be um, our temperature here in Michigan is supposed to continue to drop today. Tomorrow it is supposed to be um, single digits and very cold tomorrow. And then tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday, it was supposed to start to warm back up to normal December temperatures. But they did say they are not guaranteeing us a white Christmas at this point in the weather. They can't guarantee we will have a white Christmas. So apparently, the snow we are getting today and tomorrow is not going to stick around when it gets back up to the normal temperatures, and maybe there is not going to be enough cool weather coming. 80 degrees in Georgia today. Woo. Tomorrow's high is going to be in the 50s. That will feel really cool for you. I remember in only living in Michigan my whole life, and I only lived in Georgia a couple years, but by that second year, boy, it would get below 70 and I would think that it was chilly. So I definitely can feel you, Denise, and that's okay. That's what they're saying for us, Darlene. B is that it's gonna drop all day. So I know that you've got animals to take care of. So, when you got to do what you got to do, I totally understand. But I am hoping that we get a little word back from Mr. Keevan or Darlene after her chest x-ray so we can find out what's going on with her and if she's going to be all right, which hopefully she will be all right. Um, but she's not going to be all right without some kind of treatment. I can tell you she definitely was not feeling good this morning, and that really had me worried. Really worried. Willow's going to make herself some eggs. I had a ham sandwich for breakfast, so that's close. There's eggs in the bread, right? And ham, so could have had a little ham and eggs there, but it just was a ham sandwich, something quick. I needed something quick to eat before I came on so I wouldn't be munching in your faces the whole time. Ooh, freezing rain. Last year, freezing rain took us out of our house for like 4 days last winter. We had freezing rain and the power went out, and we didn't have power for 4 days, and it got freezing in the house. We had to leave our faucets dripping and go to a hotel and spend the money on a hotel and worry every day that a pipe's gonna break or something else is gonna be going on with the house. The boys, and the only place we could get a hotel was probably a 25-minute drive from our house because it was way on the south end of Grand Rapids, because that's where they had power and a room. And so my husband and my son would take turns coming up, checking on the house every day. And man, aw, Willow, out of ham till you buy Christmas ham. Yes, eggs are good. Good morning, Awaken World. Good morning to you. Good morning, Awaken World. Good morning to you. Good morning, Awaken World. Welcome to the show. Good morning. I don't know if we're going to have ham for Christmas or what we're going to have for Christmas. I think last year when we had the kids over, we had pizza. You had to do that in 2004. Well, that stinks. Yeah, it's just miserable, stuck in a hotel room. Good morning to Super Dave. Good morning to you. Good morning to Super Dave. Good morning to you. Liz was on for a minute, Super Dave, and then she had to drop off because her phone was going dead, and she'll hop back on when she gets back home. So hopefully it won't be just the Tracy show all day, but we're working on it. We're doing the best we can do here. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. See, I do need it. I need my buddy. I miss my buddy when it's all by myself. But yeah, Darlene is currently at the emergency room getting checked for pneumonia. So everybody that has come in since I prayed for her, please keep her in your prayers. She is Keeman has her at the emergency room getting checked for pneumonia. Hopefully, getting some kind of medication that will hopefully help her to start feeling better soon. I hope. But today is Tuesday. 2 weeks from today is Christmas Eve. How many of you got all your stuff done? I don't even have my Christmas tree up, you guys. I'll be the first to admit, don't even have my Christmas tree up. I haven't even had my husband pull the totes from the shed into the house yet. So my Christmas tree not up. Christmas shopping part done, mostly done. Yeah, that's where I'm sitting. Oh no, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to get out there. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Awaken World, you do not do Christmas. Personal choice. Mike has 2 trees this year. Well, I'm only gonna have one because I have one out in the shed with all the ornaments. I just have to get it inside and get it put up. Oh no. Am I buffering to anybody else besides Sonia? Oh, now see, yeah, that's my favorite way to do Willow. No decorating, no presents, just food. I like to get together with family. I like to have a big old meal. And oh, I like to get together with my family and have a big old meal and just spend time with the people that I love. And that's more important to me than any present that they could give me is just their time and their company for a while, especially the grandkids. I love seeing the grandkids and spending a little time with them. And Sonia said she has too many cats for a Christmas tree. Yeah, I could see that would be the cats like to try to climb up. My aunt's cat tries to climb her tree at least once every year. Oh, that's a good compromise, Mike, to have one of each. Aw, thank you, Eli family. That was very sweet. We just have one fake one, and it is a pre-lit. It's not that hard to put up. It's fake tree, pre-lit, and so you just have to put it together, fluff the branches, hang the decorations on it, which are in another box, and put the angel that my best friend that I lost last Valentine's Day that she made for me. Put the angel on top, put the Barb angel on top, and it's all done. Yeah, I hear you, Willow. The energy That's the thing. I'm trying to get my youngest son and his son, Brantley, Jimmy and Brantley usually do the tree together because they were living here. And so for the last 5 years, I've had Jimmy and Brantley doing the tree, and now it's up to me and Wright, and so it hasn't gotten done yet. But ooh, you had a tree with 9 cats at one point. Did you have it like what did they call that? Tied. You had them all tied to the tree. Oh, and the tree stapled to the ceiling and the wall. There you go. That's what I was anchored. That's the word I was trying to think of. Anchored. If the tree anchored to the wall. Good morning, Save Robbie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Save Robbie. Good morning to you. That's kind of silly. He said he can't hear me, and I sang anyway. I was just typed to him that was me singing to you. But anybody else that wants to pop on with me, I would be more than grateful for the company. There are a lot of homeless here. You're right, Darlene. Makes me sad for the people that are this time of year that don't have much. I know I was one of those kids that when there were a few years between my father leaving my mom and my mom's second marriage, where she was a single mom to 4 little kids that Santa Claus girls brought a bag to, and if we didn't have that Santa Claus girls bag, we wouldn't have gotten anything probably. So, good morning to Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning, Misha. I can put it right out here because I can take it back if I choose. And I have the ability to only let in the people that I choose to let in. So, not that I wouldn't let in any of you guys, because I would. But, all right. I am going to take that back off now. So that it doesn't stay on there forever. Too many trolls out there that will take advantage. I've seen that happen. But yeah, anybody that's coming on now, and the reason we're over here is because Darlene is very ill and she could use all the prayers she can get today. She's really feeling under the weather is a huge understatement. She's very sick and she's at the emergency room and hopefully getting some help as we speak, and hopefully we'll be on the mend. in the near future. And I have a grandson here with me today that went to the ER last night. And he has scarlet fever. So, and Lizanne had issues with her Eli family. Let's add them in.
Hi.
Hey, how
How's
are
it
you
going?
doing?
Okay. I'm not gonna about to head out, and I'm just waiting because I left my charger at my fiance's place yesterday. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for her to bring it back to the house. So I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just
How
waiting.
are you doing?
I'm doing good. Um,
Good.
just hanging in there.
Good.
So how are you?
About the same still.
Same here. I'm just trying to make it. And yeah, try to just just be there one day at a time. And
Yes, exactly. Take it one day at a time.
oh yeah, because there's not much we could do. Is just do that. We only live once.
You know that's right.
What's up, Misha, Renee? How you doing, Darlene B? So yeah, I know how I woke up and my daughter went to school, and I was just like, another morning. Yeah,
Yep. Aw, Willow broke both of her yolks flipping her eggs. I hate that.
yokes. I
I
don't like.
hate that.
I think I'm like burnt out of eggs in the mornings. So,
Yeah.
so I
I
need to.
like a little over easy. But boy, I sure like them when they don't. I don't like them if they get. I'm with Misha. If they get overdone or the yolks break, I'm not real happy. But I'll eat them because I won't waste them because I'm a mom. And when you're parents, you learn to not waste stuff when you're the one paying for it.
Exactly. It's like you eat what you're given and that's it.
That's right.
You
It's
know.
like, well, that's all we got. Yep, that's all we
Yeah.
got, and that's what I'll be eating. Thank you very much.
Exactly. I mean, well, some people struggle. My family struggle. And I
Yeah,
mean, I know kids sometimes want to be picky and be like, I want to eat this, I want to eat that, but you just gotta just be like, hey, I mean, it is what it is, and you're gonna eat what's there. And I mean, I like spoiling my kids. Like
yeah.
because they're picky. Our kids are picky too. What's up, Denise Canes? How you doing?
I um I think I find that like my grandkids are even more picky than my kids were, but um most of most of it I don't have to live with them 24/7. So when they're at my house, I can say, "Oh, you don't like potatoes? You don't have to eat potatoes. Oh, you don't like that? You don't have to eat that."
All you
Because
gotta
they're
do,
not going to live with me 24/7. They're going to go home.
exactly. All you gotta do is just buy some pizza pockets and
Yeah.
and some and what do you call those little things? No, the pizza pockets and pizza bites, and there you go. You have
Yeah, there
it.
you go. Then they're happy.
Like, oh yeah.
My grandkids like ramen noodles, so that's a good cheap meal.
Oh yeah, they're. I don't know. I don't know. I think they're okay.
I
And
I'm not huge on them, but they love them. Good morning to Anne. Good morning to you. Good morning to Anne. Good morning to you. Pop Tarts for breakfast, Denise Kane said. There you
Pop
go.
Tarts. I used to eat Pop Tarts. Like my daughter loves Pop Tarts, but some problem is she wants them every day, and I'm just like I can't afford that. Like
Yeah.
because they come in a big old packet, and like they're gone in no time, and I'm just like they're like what $6 for like a big box, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, and she can go through them every morning, and I'm just like, oh boy.
Yeah, if I bought Pop Tarts, I think my husband would probably have them all gone before any of the grandkids ever got any.
Yeah.
Those are that's something he likes, so
No, I like it. They're cool. Pop Tarts are cool, but I can't eat them all the time. So,
Yeah.
but I refuse eggs. I hate. I don't like eggs. Um, but they're cool. I like them. You know, like y'all.
Raven said her granddaughter lives with her full time, so her grandpa spoils her more than she does. Oh, that'd be rough. That'd be rough for me. I love my grandkids. I do. I love them with all my heart, to the moon and back, all the cheesy sayings, but oh, I'm too old to have young kids living in the house all the time.
Especially when they're set in their own ways, you know, and it's kind of hard. I mean, because I currently would live with my mom for right now, and it's a pain, but she spoils my daughter as much as she can. And I know it gets expensive. You know what I mean? I understand if it's just like a weekend thing, it's not expensive. But imagine living there every day, and
Yep.
it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I think kids are cool and all, but you know, like they're pain in the butts. Man.
Kids can be a lot of work. They are a lot of work. You love them. Raven's granddaughter has been with them since she was 3 and she's 12 now. Wow.
Wow.
So you're pretty much raising her.
Wow.
Yes. I can, Sonia, pop the link up again.
Well, thank you for helping me out. I appreciate
No problem. No problem. It's easier to have someone to bounce a little talk of a little bit off of than by yourself, because it gets like even though you have the chat, sometimes I forget that, somebody else might not be reading in the same spot as me in the chat, and I'm just chatting.
I feel like too, like that in the beginning, because I go live later, and like I was supposed to interview
yeah, Kaylin,
just and everything, but I know she got sick. But every time I go live first, I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about. Could someone come up? because it feels like it feels like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, I can't right now, Kaylin. Hang on 1 second. I can't right now, Kaylin, buddy. You're gonna have to just be stuck with this right now. Try and take a little nap, and then I'll change when I'm done, okay? Once channel changed. Yeah, that's the thing, Raven. That's what I would be afraid of. I would do it because I would take my grandchild in a minute, then to have them go into the system. But I'm 55 years old. I raised my kids when I was in my 20s and 30s, That'd be a whole rude awakening again. Definitely a rude awakening. All right, he's chilling now again. He was not happy with the cartoon that's on. Well, I can't help it.
Hey, put on for Batman. Just kidding. I used to like Batman when I was a kid.
Well, I put on a cartoon, I put on, I think, Disney Junior before he got here, and that's just what it's on. Because I was getting on here, and I didn't want him to turn it on himself and have control of the volume, because then we would not be able to hear anything.
And the things that are on now these days with kids, they might change it to a certain something, like. I mean, you never know. I know how you feel. Like, yeah.
He'd be pretty good about watching something that's more kid appropriate, but it's just, I don't think he ever has that kind of control at any of his parents' house, so.
Yeah. Kids are pretty smart now these days.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna change it to news. I'm just like, you don't want to see what's on the news now these days.
Yeah.
Like, man.
That's the problem because I am a news junkie. I really am a news junkie. I watch news from like 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock at least every day, you know,
Oh yeah.
and in the morning and at night. And so definitely a news junkie, but it's not really, there's stuff that they show that is definitely not appropriate for a 6-year-old, you know,
Exactly.
but it's the stuff that's going on. You're right. Well, parental control with electronics is hugely important. My son just purchased a tablet for a certain 6-year-old in his life, and he made sure it was a kid tablet. Aw. All right. Well, thank you, Sonia. Thank you for trying. I appreciate it. Made sure that it had parental controls and that he could control everything of what was broadcast on there, that he can't download any apps or anything on his own. His dad has to do that. He has it set so that the parameters are really strict, so he only has just little bar that, you know, just a little bit of what he can go through. Otherwise, you have to talk to dad.
Yeah. Well, can I ask you a question? I wonder how. Hold on, I have an echo. I was wondering how YouTube works. You know how, because I put like 18-year-olds can't watch my stuff and everything. I wonder how that works. Does it need a password for the parent to put on there, or because I remember
that will only work on if somebody is playing on a device that is password controlled or parental control where it specifies do not show. If it doesn't, if one of my grandkids are 6 years old got on my computer and got on YouTube, they could watch any video because I don't have any parental control set on my computer because I use it and my husband uses it.
True. Well, because with me, like, okay, there was one time, okay, when I started doing well, we had to put the video, you know, not for kids and everything.
Yeah.
This teenager went on there and said, "Well, I can't see your screen; it's black." And
He
I was
must have had a parental control on the device he was on.
Yeah, I said, we can't see your screen, and then I actually put out my my panel thing. He tried to come up, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, like, I mean, I can't bring you up. Like, I mean, that's why I always say, guys, you gotta show your face. I mean, I understand if you don't want to, like, I understand if you don't want to show your face when you're on panel, but at least show your face while you're down there.
Right.
I mean,
right. Because you got to know who you're letting in. Because back in the old Google Hangout thing, we had a bunch of trolls jump on one time, and that was the only video that Darlene has ever deleted of one of our morning shows, because at the end we ended up just having to shut it down. Couldn't keep the trolls out fast enough. They were jumping in and doing all kind of crude stuff, and they were just obnoxious, showing body parts, swearing, you know, all the things we don't believe in. But
that's what happened to me. Though a couple of times, this guy, he went in there cussing. Because I normally don't cuss my stream. I know a couple of people panel let it out accidentally, but I tell everybody no more cussing at all because, you know, it just looks bad. So then there was this other one. Oh my god! When I first started making panels, I think my second one. No, it was my first one. I remember because I didn't know how to log out. Someone showed me how to do StreamYards. So then my internet turned off. Like, I guess it was bad weather. So I thought, okay, my internet's off. My thing's off. Okay. I just thought it disconnected. So then I went to bed. So something made me just because I had the mobile chat, the mobile internet, where
Uh-huh.
you didn't have the internet, and I noticed that it was still on. And I remember this lady told me this guy's on because I left the guy on panel. I just thought it would
Uh-huh.
disconnect because my internet power went out. Everything went
Uh-huh.
out. So I went on there, and the girl said he was in his underwear. Yeah, and then I was like, "What?"
Oh my goodness.
And I was just like, I was mad. I was like, "What?" And everybody was maybe like joking around in there. So okay, I thought I logged off. I pressed leave studio,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when I did that, I thought, okay, it's all done and over with.
Right.
I came back 8 o'clock in the morning. People were still on.
Oh
My
my
internet
goodness.
was back on and everything else. So I deleted that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some-
I just logged out of my sorry. I just logged out of my what do you call it? My StreamYards. And I
Mhm.
found out the next day that I can actually end the stream.
Yeah. You have to make sure you end broadcast so that
Yeah.
it definitely can't go on from there. That would be yeah. Yeah, babe.
It was that's why for now on, oh my god. And you know what? There was this other time, a third time, was guy. I'm glad they put him up because he was showing. He thought I was gonna about to just press that button, and he was gonna show some nudity. And I was like, oh hell no! I I had to delete it a couple times. That one time that happened, and there was another time where this guy was rude because he didn't want to pray for certain somebody. So I had to delete that because I know people were twisted around on that with a guy. And yeah, it was just yeah. Um, hold on one second. Okay? I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, Amy Lynn. Good morning, Ciosa Cells and Jennifer too. Good morning, Ciosa Cells and Jennifer too. Good morning, ladies. How are you today? How are you today? Oh, Darlene, for those of you that are coming in, they haven't heard, Darlene is very sick today and she went to the emergency room and is getting her stitches out hopefully and also being checked for pneumonia. They were waiting on a chest x-ray last update I got and I haven't heard back since, so hopefully it's not terrible news. We're keeping her in our prayers for sure. But how is everybody doing today? I think I am gonna say one more prayer for Darlene while we're still on and got people in the chat, a lot of people that weren't in the first time. I am gonna say another prayer for Darlene. Heavenly Father, please watch out for our good friend and beloved Darlene. You know that she is hurting and that she is very ill right now. And please put your protection around the arms of her doctors so that they are aware of what needs to be done to help to make her feel better and to help make her well again so that we can have her back with us because we sure miss her when she's not here. In your loving name we pray. Amen. Oh, Willow, good news. No, I haven't. I was worried about Mama today, so I didn't even ask her. I mean, I was worried about Darlene today. I didn't even ask her about Mama. But they kind of one of those situations where Mama needs help and Darlene was not in any condition today, so I'm sure that that's why Kevin took her to the emergency room because they needed Casey to they needed someone to stay home with Mama because she's still not able to come out of her room. And so they needed someone to help her out. And Darlene was in no condition to drive. None, zero. Not even in a condition to hardly sit in a chair. So hopefully they can get her straightened around at the emergency room and get her feeling better soon. But I have just having difficulty just sitting in it. This is not as easy as you think it is, as you would think it is. It feels you think it's easy, and I think it's easy when I first get on and I got blah 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 blah. Then pretty soon it's like, there he is again. There's Eli again, and I'm back.
Sorry about that.
There you are.
My charger. My thing was all night. It was like 39. I forgot it. And I was like, oh man. But it's crazy. You just gotta just watch out who you bring up and everything. Like I was saying, like it's.
Yes, you do. You have to be very careful.
I mean, I just do it because I don't really give out my to email to like certain people and stuff like that, and I just don't feel like making a dummy email up. And that's the reason why I don't give out my email. Because then you get email from all these people, and I'm just like, hello, who are you?
Yeah. I have two emails. I have a Gmail and and I have a Yahoo email.
Yeah.
And I've had the Yahoo email for years, so that is just what it is. But that's kind of my personal email, and then I've got the Gmail email that I made up when I started up my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah, because I probably would do that, but
Amy Lynn, that's funny. Her neighbor knocked on her door and said, "You suddenly sure cook strange breakfast." So what's wrong with chicken and biscuits? Chicken and biscuits, you can get that at like Chick-fil-A for breakfast. You can get that at a lot of places for breakfast. That's not bad. Or chicken and waffles.
I never heard about
that.
I never heard about chicken and breakfast. Chicken and what was it?
Chicken for breakfast. You can have chicken, but you can have chicken anytime you want.
You got pizza for breakfast too. That's my favorite.
Yeah, cold pizza's not bad.
Jennifer Hayes. Sometimes. I mean, it's not healthy for you, so you gotta have it once in a while. I mean, store-bought pizza's okay, but yeah. I have a kid now, so I can't be doing none of that. I gotta be responsible. I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, it's okay. I gotta.
Hang on. I got a call from church. I don't know what they want. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Yeah, my dad used to be. My dad was a Pentecostal pastor. I was raised in the church. I know I talk about paranormal on my channel, but
I was not. Good morning to Soul Life 420. Good morning to you. Good morning to Soul Life 420. Good morning to you. I went to church on whatever bus would come through my neighborhood and pick kids up because it was a good escape from the home life I was living when I was a kid. But I now I have since then I have become and went through the process to become a Catholic, and I am a Catholic, and I go to Catholic Mass every week. And well, I didn't go this week because I was sick, and the week before the weather was terrible and my husband had to work, and he usually drives me to church and picks me up. So, because I don't drive because of the medications I take.
that's cool. Nothing wrong with being.
Yeah. I think, see, a chicken leg, you're right, Willow. A chicken leg to grab a chicken leg is something, got the handle and off you go. You're good. You can eat that any time of day or night. Did I sing to Manuela? Yes, I sang to Manuela.
As long as you're praising God, that's all that matters.
I think so. And I think, the way that I look at it is, I mean, I chose the Catholic Church because there were some things in the Catholic faith that appealed to me, the rituals and that appealed to me. And so that was my decision and my choice as an adult. But I still, right, exactly, Darling B. Like Darling B said, I'm still a Christian and I still believe in Jesus, and I still serve the same God as every other Christian in the world. We all worship the same God. Ooh, grits, eggs, and toast and biscuits for dinner. Some kind of meat. Yeah, that'd be yummy.
I try to talk about church on my channel, but everybody wants to like it feels like everybody wants to what do you call it? Everybody wants to sort of debate about it, and it doesn't go good with other people, and I'm just like I mean, I really love God and He's awesome, and I just don't want to be like strictly because everybody that I'm surrounded by on the platform is paranormal, and that's what my viewers are.
Yeah, see, that's how we started out. Darlene and I both started out as, like Jesus and coffee type of thing. So
Yeah.
that's where we started out in a different area. So that's where it's not, people would be disappointed if if we didn't talk about God or Jesus on our broadcast, because that is what we're about.
Oh, I do too. I mean, I talk about God, and I try because I don't know how to pray good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? But I try. But I talk about God, and I say, hey, God's good and everything. I always mention God on my videos because you know what, you know, at the end when you're up there or you leave this earth, God's gonna say, why did you deny me? And
Right.
I don't want to ever deny God. And that's why I always try to make God's name on my video. So at least, well, because there's times where I don't talk about the paranormal, but then I do. I mean, it's just kind of hard because I gotta mention God because He gets us through our days and our darkest hours. You know,
Absolutely. He absolutely does. I am gonna have to find out what's going on at church, and my daughter-in-law had just texted me for Kalen's medicine, so I need to make sure that he gets the medicine and find out what's going on at church. So I love you all. Thank you very much. Thanks, Eli, for stopping in. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow.